Every summer the electric bill spikes and the air conditioner takes the blame. 88% of American homes run one, by the government's own count. Every winter the furnace gets its turn. One of those two appliances quietly costs the average home far more per year, and the federal survey that breaks home energy down appliance by appliance says most people bet on the wrong one. Start with the summer villain. In the Energy Information Administration's 2020 survey, the homes that run air conditioning spent $299 a year on AC electricity, on average. That is the machine itself, the compressor outside your window doing the actual cooling. To be clear about what that average covers, it is measured across the homes that actually use AC, on their electricity, which is essentially an air conditioner's whole diet. Hold that number, the survey also caught something writing along with it. The writer is the air handler, the fan that pushes the cooled air through your ducts. The survey reports it as its own line, $57 a year, on average, in homes that use one for cooling. Nobody budgets for the fan. It bills you anyway, a fifth of the compressor's cost, every single year. Now the winter side. Across all fuels, electricity, natural gas, propane, fuel oil, EIA reports space heating cost the average U.S. household that heats $519 in 2020. That figure is the survey's full accounting, every fuel a home burns to stay warm, added into one line. So there is the headline answer: heating outspends the air conditioner. But stay, because the electric meter and the map are both about to complicate it. Side by side, it is not close. $519 of heating against $299 of air conditioning, a $220 gap, roughly 1.7 times the money, for the average home. The season everyone complains about on social media is the cheap one. The expensive season is the one where the cost arrives wearing a coat. So why does summer feel worse? Because air conditioning lands almost entirely on one page, the electric bill, while heating's $220 advantage hides in pieces. A home can pay for heat through electricity, a gas bill, a propane delivery and a fuel oil truck, and the survey adds up all of them. Your eyes rarely get to. Here is the proof that the fuels are doing the hiding. Look only at the electric meter and the race becomes a photo finish. $300 of space heating electricity in homes that heat with electricity, against $299 of AC electricity in homes that cool, a $1 margin. On the bill you actually read every month, heating and cooling tie. Heating's real lead lives on the bills you think of as something else. Now the map. Average AC electricity by region in 2020, the Midwest at $202, the Northeast at $245, the West at $293, and the South at $382, nearly double the Midwest. Same country, same appliance, same survey. Two things move those bars, the heat outside, and the price of a kilowatt-hour where you live. Northeast homes actually use less electricity to cool than Midwest homes and still pay more, and your zip code decided that part of the bill the day you signed the lease. Push to the extremes and the spread gets absurd. Homes in the Mountain South Division, think desert heat, averaged $531 a year of AC electricity. Homes in the marine climate region along the Pacific coast averaged $124. That is 4.3 times the money for the same job title. Keep the humans inside comfortable. Your building matters as much as your weather. Single-family detached houses average $350 of AC electricity, apartments and buildings with 5 or more units averaged $170, less than half. Apartments are smaller and share walls with their neighbors, less space to cool, and fewer surfaces leaking that cool air outdoors. Heating splits the same way. Among homes heating with electricity, rural households averaged $477 a year against $252 in urban homes. Bigger, more exposed homes are the usual explanation. Wherever you live, the shape holds. The building you chose set a floor under both of these bills before you ever touched a thermostat. One honest caveat before the flip: these are 2020 prices, from the newest federal end-use accounting the government has published. The 2024 edition of the survey exists, but its appliance-level numbers are not due until 2027. Energy prices have moved since, but a ranking this lopsided does not reorder easily. The point is not the exact dollars. It is which line deserves your attention. And that line, for the average American home, is heating. The $519 side of the chart is where insulation, air sealing and a smarter thermostat schedule pay their rent, because they attack the bigger number. Obsessing over the AC while the heating side leaks is optimizing the $299 bill and ignoring the $519 one. But here's the catch, the national answer flips completely under some houses. In the South, cooling already beats heating on the electric meter, $382 to $299. And in the hot-humid climate zone, it is a blowout the other way, $482 of AC electricity against $220 of heating electricity, cooling costing more than double. The country has one average and two opposite answers. And finally, the scoreboard. For the average U.S. home, heating wins the cost race, $519 to $299, and hides its lead across your other fuel bills. South of the map and into the humidity, cooling takes the crown back at more than double the heating spend. So the honest answer is, check which half of the country your thermostat lives in. Which one wins at your house, drop your worst month.